Hear the Sasquatch howling in the night. Paranormal beings come out to play. Feel that chill upon your neck. But do not fear when the Rougarou barks, because we'll follow you into the dark. We'll follow you into the dark.
Into the Dark contains subject matter and language that may be unsuitable for younger listeners. Listener discretion is advised. Hello and welcome to NWCS Into the Dark. This is our... Are we giving podcast episodes number now, or we're not doing that anymore? We're not doing that anymore. So this is big podcast episode number?
No number.
Oh, no number.
No, okay. No number.
All right. So tonight's topic is Grim.
This is going to be great.
Listen. I have a feeling that Danny selects his podcast episodes with names that are difficult to pronounce just to be difficult with me.
It's all about you, buddy.
Well,
I just want to see the struggle bus come through.
Well, I mean, the struggle bus. All aboard the struggle bus. The beast of Gurndaburndan and the
Akigahara.
The Akigahara and the Grimoire.
Technically, I didn't pick that one though.
Grimoire. So this is episode Grimoires.
Grimoire. So look at that, you nailed it.
Grimoires. Grimoires, like memoirs, but scary. Grimoires.
Yeah,
it's still kind of a tongue
twister. Okay. Nice. In the studio tonight, we've got myself. We've got Tab. Hello. We've got Rob.
Hi.
We've got Danny all the way from somewhere in California. Listen to those applause for Danny. And a special guest in the studio tonight, Joey.
Ladies and gentlemen, nice to be back.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Jojo in the house.
So if you notice, Joey, we all have kind of intros. You were working on an intro for like...
I was going to say, he was working on that.
Like Danny is, oh yeah. And Jesse is like, hey. And Tab like...
He didn't do it, though. Danny didn't do it.
I don't remember what my...
I did.
Rob,
didn't you?
Just Rob.
Sorry,
let me just address
you
something.
guys are... None of you guys are on air. I am with the blue light, yo.
Right. So, Danny, Rob, you just kind of need to sit there.
What are you going to... What?
You need to just sit there and kind of look pretty for this episode.
I don't look pretty with my face looking like it.
So, Rob just got back from the dentist. And so half of his mouth is drooping.
Oh, this is going to be great.
He can't really talk very well. I don't know why he's even on this episode.
Or did I have a stroke?
Did you? Either.
Do you smell toast?
Could be either one.
Do I smell toast? What?
Yeah, it's a thing. Apparently, if you smell toast, it's signs of a stroke, I'm told. Google it. I saw it on Snopes.
Okay, I smell chicken.
It
does smell like chicken, for sure.
Just close your mouth, buddy.
That's what we're having for dinner.
Why am I here?
Joey.
Yes.
What's going on, brother? It's been a while. It's been a while since you've been in the studio.
Yeah.
It's been a while since we've all been in the studio.
I think the last time we were all together was when he was here. I don't know. It's
like
been
6 months ago. Where'd Danny go?
Danny disappeared.
Just been, staying busy at work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to anything new. Joey, what's new?
You guys want to talk about some bodies?
What?
Bodies.
What?
Sorry.
Oh.
Different conversation.
Oh, wow.
I don't think
apparently I was on mute.
Oh.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir, we can. Is that Rob? That's Rob.
It's Chunk, or not Chunk.
Baby Ruth? Baby Ruth? Is my
Sloth
mic on?
from Goonies.
Sloth. That's
Yeah,
right.
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. It just seemed... Okay.
Tab, what's up? Anything new?
Absolutely nothing new. I've been not busy either, so I just
Oh,
lead
no.
a boring life.
You did a nice rap here recently.
Well, yeah.
That was good.
It turned out pretty good.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait.
Wait. Rap with an R?
No, with a
Where
W.
did you perform? I want to hear it.
No, you don't
I
want
wanna
to.
hear
You
it.
don't want to hear
No,
Tab
you
rap
don't. You do not.
with an RAP, but he raps vehicles with a WARP. Rob, anything new, buddy?
Speaking of ARP, I got a letter today.
From AARP?
I'm just kidding. Anything new?
buddy.
No, I just had my face drilled and I had a bunch of Novocaine in my face right now. And my eye keeps twitching. I think it hit a nerve to my eye because my eye
This
keeps
is going to be
twitching.
great.
This is going to be an awesome episode. Danny,
Can you take another drink of your water? I'd like to watch that again.
it goes all over the table.
Yeah. He's making a mess.
It's kind of
What do you got for us, Danny? Anything new?
And we ran out of napkins too.
Yeah. I've just done a little bit of exploring around here, local area, near the Sacramento area. I got a chance to head up to Auburn, California. I went and checked out that old mining town a little bit. Nothing exciting, nothing
Breaking
too
up.
crazy, but I am.
Yeah, you're sounding gargled a little
Oh,
bit.
sorry. Let me get
Don't
in a
you
little
mean
bit.
Auburn?
Auburn? I guess they have a big event around Halloween time where people come in different dress for the period. I don't know what period it is, but I'm going to check that out this year and see if they have the event. But also Jackson, California, which apparently is home of the Jackson mine. And on my radar for this next couple months, I'm going to try and hit Nevada State Prison if you guys are down. We need to
Nice.
get a trip.
I would be down for that. For
Yeah.
sure. The only thing I have new is sort of some sad news. You guys know Kirk Allen Cohen Mayo, known to many as Hoodoo Sen Moise, who was a friend and guest of the show, passed away recently. His death his death was confirmed by Festival of Witches through an online post. The circumstances surrounding his passing have not been made public. Hoodoo Sen Moise was a beloved elder of the Hoodoo practice, author and friend to many. As a guest on our podcast, Hoodoo Sen Moise worked to dispel the taboos and glorified untruths of the practice of hoodoo. We were honored to have him as a guest and to be able to spend some time with him at his shop in New Orleans, Conjure, New Orleans, during one of our investigations while we were in the New Orleans area. And we definitely extend our condolences to his family, friends, and all those whose lives he's touched. So, rest in peace, Hoodoo Sen Moise.
Yeah.
Yes,
R.I.P.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
The topic this evening is Grimoire.
Grimoires. Wait. Hold on. Before we move on, I gotta ask, where the hell has everybody been? Including myself.
I just moved.
We've all been
Whoa.
helping Scott move.
Yeah, everybody's been. I appreciate everybody
Is
in this
that what
group
it is?
helping me move.
Yeah.
I came over when we were done moving.
Yeah.
Joe,
Yeah.
Joe.
And attended the barbecue.
Yeah, the after party. Yeah.
Joey.
I haven't been home in 3 weeks.
He showed up for the after party. But yeah, I moved to beautiful Scio, Oregon, which is kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I thought I was out in the middle
That's
of
a
nowhere.
booming metropolis, yeah?
Yeah, it's not a booming, but coincidentally, I'm actually Joey's neighbor now because Joey lives in the
10 minutes.
beautiful town of Jefferson, which is the neighboring town. So,
Yeah.
of all the
Nice.
obscure, faraway places to move, Joey happens to be my neighbor.
And I actually got in trouble because I went over to his
Should
house
be.
before he lived there. And
Yeah.
I fell asleep in the living room.
Yeah,
Were you squatting?
yeah,
And you got in trouble?
of.
yeah. The house was
Well,
still for sale. We
Yeah,
we didn't even sign any papers, and he just showed up at the
The
house.
sales
We didn't
lady
even-
showed up, and I'm laying there naked and
Oh,
half drunk.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was
It
weird.
was
A
kind
little
of a.
bit of Crisco oil all over.
Yeah, I got trespassed, and
Oh
I
my
called
gosh.
Scott, and I was like, "Well, I know the owner," and she's like, "Well, it's not sold yet. This is kind of strange."
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did you break in?
That
Or?
is strange.
Yeah, it was weird.
Joey jumped the gun a
I
little
don't
bit on
know
that
what
one.
happened.
It was odd.
Just a little bit.
And, with him being my neighbor, just 10 minutes down the road, it's weird because sometimes I'll, be walking around the house and he's just standing outside looking in the window.
That's crazy.
Very,
But actually,
very
I could,
Michael Myers-esque.
I
Yeah.
could see that.
It's
Actually.
like
Yeah.
pouring down rain outside.
Here's the ladder.
and he's just soaking wet, looking in the window. I was like, "Bro, you can come in.
Why are you?
Yeah.
You want to come in?" And just, I'm good.
I think it's really weird when
It's like the Oregon Michael Myers.
Yeah.
I think it's really weird when his car's parked on your property, but you can't find them.
I can imagine this like a Jack Nicholson look on his face with the rain falling on.
What about the time I was up on the ladder. You were putting your shirt on in the morning. And you looked over, and I was just sitting there staring at you.
Yeah, it was weird. It was weird.
Well, because you know what I'm
Is
saying?
it too late to take back that question?
Well, he's out in the country. He thinks he's safe, but he's just
Invincible.
He's
Yeah.
really not.
Not from you, apparently.
Where's everyone else been? That's my excuse for not podcasting
Yeah.
for the last 6 months.
Been moving trucks
It
and
sure feels
loading
like it.
things.
What's everyone else's excuse?
Just working myself.
Working nonstop.
Yeah, work sucks.
Yeah, that's the thing. When is this podcast going to take off? Are we monetized yet?
I don't
So
know.
we can retire from.
I haven't had the chance to check the stats on it or anything like that. But
We haven't done anything with the podcast.
Oh man, we got to get back on that.
we got
All
a
right,
we got a possible paid event coming up that we might make a small fortune on and retire early.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a
There we go.
road
I don't.
trip.
No, that's probably just going to pay for gas, really.
Well, it might pay for our drinks
That's
at
true.
the TLC.
Hell yeah.
What?
Yeah, you remember
Oh,
we are
yeah.
the reigning
And that's in October,
large
right?
Jenga block champion.
We don't have a date set. We're looking.
I'm going to have to start practicing my arm wrestling.
Excuse
Or
me.
your
We are
Jenga,
the reigning large Jenga block champion there. by
and
the
we
way.
will reclaim that title when we roll back.
No,
into the TLC.
we own it.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put some stank on it.
Ever and
What
ever.
is the Grimoires? Grimoires. Grimoires.
Grimoires.
Tell us about the
to do this
Grimoires.
episode. Yeah. So let me
Grimoires.
just qualify this and say, first off, Danny is not an expert. I'm going to quote Wikipedia here and give you my general understanding of what it is. So, first off, let me just ask, in general, does anybody have a sense of what it might be? Just a couple words. What
Yeah, I'm gonna
do you
guess and
think?
say like it's similar to a book of spells and invocations.
Okay, maybe let me retract that question.
Okay.
So, a grimoire is also known as a book of spells and invocations. God damn it! See, Scott read my notes. Who's got the notes
It's
here?
the title of our segment.
Oh yeah, I did write a subtitle in there. Didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. So more or less, really, what Grimoire is, it's a textbook of magic that typically includes instructions on how to create magical objects like talismans or amulets, and also how to perform magic spells, charms, and divinations. And it also can include how to summon or invoke supernatural entities such as angels, spirits, deities, and your favorite, demons.
Why?
Sounds like
Why,
us.
Danny? Why do you continue to do this?
What did I do?
You bring demon juju into the studio.
He wants to be a demon hunter.
But you know the
You guys, wait. You guys have chicken
There are
juice in
demons.
the cabinet back there.
There are
from
demons.
a chicken that had its head cut off.
That was a gift from Hoodoo San Moise. But you know,
Yeah.
I find it funny that he does all these demon things, and he's not
Yeah.
in the studio, right? He's safe in California and not
By
in the
myself.
studio.
Where it's all nice and warm
Then
and
he,
sunny.
myself.
then he invokes all
It is
this
warm and
juju
sunny.
in the studio, and we have to deal
Yeah.
with it.
Wait till you open the box.
I don't want to
So
open
anyway.
the box now. I do not want to open the box now. Go ahead.
And
I'll find the
honestly-
box. I'll find it.
All right, and so the other thing about this is that the books themselves are believed to be imbued with magical powers in some case, and although many cultures consider them sacred texts, not all grimoires, are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Such as the Bible, are believed to have supernatural properties.
Wait. Hold on. Back up. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Let me put some pimping in it.
So what you're saying is the Bible is a grimoire?
Other sacred texts, sorry.
Oh, okay. Don't confuse
Yeah,
the
so these
Bible
are-
with the grimoire, please. Please.
Maybe it is to some people.
Spoiler alert. Jesus wins.
Oh my God. Take that to the bank. So nonetheless, these things have been around for a long time, and grimoires are really, like I said, intended to be this book of spells and invocations that, for whatever purpose you use, it's a record or a journal of your experiences through this. So, what do you guys think? Great. Good talk. Yeah, nice input, Tab. Thanks.
Oh boy.
Well, I'd like to talk about the Key of Solomon if I could.
Okay, let's do it.
So in the book of Grimoires, or Spells and Invocations, the Key of Solomon is a medieval grimoire, or book of magic. And despite its name, it's not attributed to Solomon, son of David. Scholars typically identify the Key of Solomon as a 14th or 15th century piece of Latin literature. Most remaining manuscripts date from the 16th to 18th century, including translations in several English languages, particularly Italian. The manuscripts include many pentacles, Necronomicon designs to be used in invocations and spells.
What was that?
Yeah, what was that again? What does that mean?
Invocations?
Yeah, how do you
No.
how do you actually spell
No.
that?
Necromantic?
Yeah. What is that?
It means having sex with dead people.
No.
That's necrophilia.
Oh.
I got
According to
I'm not going there.
According to the mythology included in the document, King Solomon originally wrote the book for his son Rehoboam and commanded him to hide it in his tomb upon his death. Allegedly, the book was later discovered by a group of Babylonian philosophers while repairing Solomon's tomb. One of these men received a vision in which a supposed angel commanded him to hide the book from the unworthy, like Joey. This led to the philosopher to cast a spell on the book. The first section of the Key of Solomon includes a variety of chants, spells, and curses to summon or restrain demons and the spirits of the dead. The section also touches on other magic spells dealing with how to become invisible and how to find love, Joey. One prayer passage to cast out a demon reads like this, and I have it.
Are you going to read it?
I don't think I'm going to, but it's a spell.
Have Danny do it.
It's a passage to cast out demons. So it's not.
Okay.
It's not.
Oh, okay.
invoking.
That's safe.
It's
That's
not.
safe.
It's pretty safe.
Okay.
So what's the risk? Let's read it. Let's hear it. If one of you falls over, though, then we have some work to do.
It's a good one. It's meant for good. So I'm gonna.
You should turn on the spirit box while you do it.
You should shut your manhole.
That's
I feel
Shut your manhole.
I feel like I'm the weak one here, so I'm not really comfortable right
Maybe
now.
we should let Rob read it with his gimpy gum.
Oh yes,
His
I
gimpy
love that
gum.
There we
idea.
go. Rob, I'm gonna have you read
Oh,
it.
fuck me. I mean,
And now we turn into Rob for Sloth reading the Grimoire. Sloth.
All right, he's gonna read the passage with his gimpy gums.
This is going to be great.
Lord
You
Jesus
can't
Christ,
scroll either.
the loving Son of God, which dost illuminate the hearts of all men in the world, lighten the darkness of my heart, and kindle the fire of thy most holy love in me.
Why are you breathing so heavy? Does
what
that
is-
have anything to do with your gum problem?
Probably.
Yeah, your face is sagging. It's on your shirt. His whole side of his face.
Just
I can't. I seriously, my face
I know.
is
you
so
get a
numb.
COVID
Pick up your
shot
lip
or
and
something?
continue. Pick up your lip and continue.
It's hanging
Fake
down on
news.
his collar.
They gave me like 4 Novocaine shots.
Continue.
Can you repeat that last part again?
Oh my god!
You mean the whole beginning?
No.
Don't start over.
Start off where you left off.
Give
What if
me,
he doesn't say it right? Okay, go ahead.
give me true faith perfect charity. I can't talk.
Hold on.
I can't do it.
Hey, Danny brings up a really good point.
I can't do it.
Danny brings up a really good point. What if his slurring actually says a different word, and it
Right.
means the complete opposite.
Yeah,
We're
okay,
summoning
I'm
something.
gonna try again. Okay.
Are we even sure
And
this
then-
is
and
actually
then-
Rob?
And Zuzu.
Give
Zozo.
me true faith. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. My mouth is not working.
Lord Jesus
Come on,
Christ.
man. What are you tricking?
Lord Jesus Christ, the loving Son of God, which dost illuminate the hearts of all men in the world, lighten the darkness of my heart, and kindle the fire of thy most holy love in me. Give me true faith, perfect charity, and virtue, whereby I may learn to fear and love thee, and keep thy commandments in all things, that when the day shall come, the angel of God may peacefully take me, and deliver me from the power of the devil, that I may enjoy everlasting rest amidst the company of the holy saints, and sit on thy right. Grant this, thou Son of the living God, for the holy name's sake. Amen. What, Danny, are you okay, bro?
Danny, what's
It's
going on?
Danny. Danny.
Danny's the demon.
He's releasing the demon.
He's purging.
I knew it.
Just
I
get up and
knew
work
it the
some
whole
podcasts.
time.
He's fine. Just let it out, Danny.
Sorry.
Get it out of
I
there.
choked on a
Hey,
Cheeto. It
the
was a Cheeto.
black guy doesn't die in this movie. Come on.
Yeah, we always go first. It's okay.
This prayer includes an obvious anachronism. The reference to the Lord Jesus Christ proves the manuscript was not written during the time of Solomon. The prayer also mixes magic and church teachings, which was common to Italian literature of the Middle Ages. The second section of the Key of Solomon lists and describes a variety of purifications and exorcists should undergo. Instructions are given on clothing, magical devices, and even animal sacrifices. Despite the name of the book, the Key of Solomon is neither a key nor of Solomon. It is simply a book of medieval magic that utilizes Judeo-Christian themes. While the book is valuable for historical research, its subject matter is unbiblical. The Key of Solomon is not connected in any way with the biblical character mentioned in its title. That's what I got.
Interesting. What else you guys got? Rob?
He's got a fat lip.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with Scott.
Good talk. Good talk.
Yeah.
So, well, let me give you this. So, we went back in the archives here. I checked out The Guardian wrote an article back in 2009 titled Owen Davies' Top 10 Grimoires. Okay, are you ready for this?
Hit it.
Book number 1, the 6th and 7th Books of Moses.
What?
Considered a grimoire. I'm just telling you what they say. Don't shoot the messenger. 6th and 7th Books of Moses. Number 2, the Clavicle of Solomon. I don't know if that's the same thing, but it sounds like it's referenced similarly. There's another called number 3, Petite Albert or Little Albert. And number 4, the Book of Saint Cyprian. Oh boy.
You kind of sound like
There's
Scott.
a word that Danny didn't.
Yeah, that's. You kind of sound like
This is
Scott.
Superior.
It was
funny, you
It,
said
was
like
my
blood.
glasses. It was my glasses.
Could it be Superior?
That sounds right. Number 5.
Oh,
the
look
Dragon
at the
Road.
brain on tab.
No.
Yeah, big brain on tab.
I got my glasses
Number
on.
6. Number 6, the Book of Honorus. Number 7, the 4th book of occult philosophy. Number 8, the Magus. Number 9, the Necronomicon.
Magas. The Magas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And number 10, the Book
Wow.
of Shadows.
Maga.
The Book of Shadows, number 10. You know that number 9, the Necronomicon, I heard was one of those. It's kind of controversial because allegedly it was a book written it was referenced as a grimoire in a story written by H.P. Lovecraft as a fictional book, but there's debate on whether or not it's a real active grimoire or not out there. So we should go on a hunt
And that
to
would
find
go.
it.
I mean, I've got it in front of me. Is that if I'm reading it right, is it this come from the 8th century though? What they're thinking?
Yeah,
Referencing
that
to?
sounds right to me. Yeah, I don't know the actual story that it's referencing, but there are some people. It was definitely written by H.P. Lovecraft, but into a book or a story. But there's kind of some that have been titled the same and labeled as quote real. But again, it was written inside of a story or a book that H.P. Lovecraft had written.
Yeah, they reference it to the Book of Secret Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in the 8th century.
I think we should go try and find it.
No, we should not,
Why not?
because it's devil juju.
We can do like what is it called? Without a paddle. I'll cuddle you, Scott.
There's
Don't worry.
the Book of Shadows too, and it references the Freemasons.
Yeah. See, there you go. We're the Freemasons, demon worshippers.
Yeah, it is founded on the text of modern Wicca, is what it's based on.
There you go.
Founded
Right?
in 1940s.
There you go.
What do you got for us, Joey?
Oh, I don't.
Look, he's just
All I've got is-
he's just over there on Tinder and Facebooking, and
I'm.
Here, it's nice and big.
are you doing
Grinder,
research?
checking his grinder app.
Well,
I printed it off
yeah, I'm actually kind of a big deal on Grindr. I've got like 50,000 followers or something.
Wow,
It's pretty impressive.
what is grinding?
Wow.
They said something about, I don't know. Yeah.
I printed that from
You
my
wanna drop
phone,
your
so
OnlyFans
it's
page, Joe?
huge text.
What's that?
You want to drop your OnlyFans page link?
No.
Why do I feel like this is another uncomfortable episode, like our demons episode?
Well,
So, hey, Danny, the
struggling
package.
today.
Danny, the package
Yeah.
you sent, is it in a white envelope or a brown one?
I have no clue, but there
Okay.
are two of them.
Oh,
Let me tell you what's in one of them. By the way, hey,
Don't tell me. I'm
I have
gonna.
a special surprise for you guys.
Is it
Let me-
something
hang on,
devil related?
Hang on. No, just hang on a second. Pause. Inside one of them, you're going to find a small trophy. It's called a horseshit award. That was just for fun. Okay, so there should be 3 total items inside of the packages. So for the listeners, we have a special surprise for the group here that I've mailed to them. And this might be the last time that you hear from any of them. I mean,
So this is our unboxing.
yes, we're going to do
Which
an
is awkward.
unboxing.
Which is awkward, Danny. I'm just going to preface this by saying you said that you were going to be sending me something, and on a regular basis, I get Amazon packages here for me. So this could be any one odd.
Uh-oh.
But it looks like it might be a.
It's a fancy box.
It's a fancy box.
Is that a
If,
watch?
if it's
It's a
if
fancy
it's
watch.
long and black, it's not.
It's long and black.
I sent the wrong package. I sent the wrong package. Abort.
No.
Abort.
It is a long black feather pen. Is that
Oh.
is that part of it?
Yeah, that sounds
With
kinda
ink?
fancy.
So it's a quill.
It's a
Nice.
It's a, with all different types of quill, and it's got a little fancy stand for it. Look at this.
Is there ink?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to go buy
What do you-
ink, probably.
What do you suppose
no,
you
no,
do
no.
with that?
Look,
It came with
ink is included.
Oh,
I wonder what they.
Nice.
we got
That's,
some calligraphy going on.
That's beautiful. So I with this, I'm not sure that I want to open the second. It's going to be some sort of ritual. Oh, I need a knife. Who's got a knife? All right, we're opening the second box. Maybe we can speed this
All
up.
right.
Maybe we can speed this up through editing. I'm going to try to not cut myself.
Let me help. And now Scott's opening the.
Okay, the
Did you get
second
it?
box appears to be
The bullshit award. It's the bullshit award.
Is this for the studio?
What is
Is that for the
That-
studio?
Yeah, I
It's a
figured we can work
trophy.
that into another segment.
Oh.
It's a trophy.
horse
Yeah.
shit participation trip. So there's
It's the ass of a horse.
I love it.
It's beautiful.
That's actually pretty funny.
Okay, what's this other one?
Horse shit
All right.
participation
Here
trophy.
we go.
What?
We'll have to take a
that-
picture of that and put it on the.
I took it out of the.
Oh, so there's another one,
Ooh, that's a nice.
Danny. Okay, so this might
Guys.
be what goes with the quill.
Nice knowing you guys.
Why is there?
I don't want to open it here.
Here.
It's gonna explode.
Hey, what is this?
Rob, you open it.
I got nothing to lose.
I don't want demon juju.
What is this staining on this knife, Scott?
That's my knife. Never mind.
What have you been doing?
There's stains.
That's
on
not
it.
a knife.
Yeah,
Oh, good
You
lord.
don't have to be dramatic about it.
yeah. Just throw
Yeah.
throw the knives away and buy a new
I
one.
think they get the point.
Uh-oh.
I'm not. I don't even want to look at it. I'm not looking at
Oh,
it.
no.
I'm not even
Oh,
looking at it. Why, Danny?
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a book. It's a book.
Oh, this is cool.
It's a lip
Is it the
brace.
Book of Enoch
No, hold
or
on, it's a
something?
lip brace. Oh,
Zozo.
So it says Northwest Curiosity Society, the Book of Spells and Enchantments. Ow.
Uh-oh.
Let me see.
Dude, that's awesome.
What?
It's leather and
That's beautiful, Danny.
That's
that's gonna,
awesome.
that'll be the cover of our episode.
Yeah.
So it's a
There
leather
you go.
bound. It's a leather bound journal that's got the NWCS crow with some sort of Celtic symbol behind it. It says Northwest
Right.
Curiosity Society Book of Spells and Enchantments.
let me see that.
So we have to come up with our own spells.
That's bad.
Well,
Yeah.
you
Write
know,
them in there.
Yes.
that's beautiful. We can use
Yeah.
it for other purposes besides spells and enchantment.
Hey,
but what we could do
I
is
agree.
we could all journal in that.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then when we're
I figured
famous,
we could
we'll
get
sell
creative.
it.
Or we run out of subject matter.
That
we
is
could
really
read,
cool, actually.
read each other's journals.
So when we're in base camp, do we need to bring the quill with us?
You know, we can probably just use a standard pen, but I thought the quill might be a nice look. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
No, that's awesome, Dan.
And Danny,
So I figured that'd
it's,
be fun. You know?
it's real leather.
That's awesome, Danny.
It is. Yeah. Awesome. It's a little smaller than I thought, but
Yeah, they always
Also,
make
That's
things look
what
bigger.
she's.
That's what she said.
yeah. Oh
You
my
guys
God.
ready to move on?
Yeah. No, yeah, that's awesome, Danny.
That is awesome, Danny. Thank you.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Let's do it.
In a quiet town, in a small studio, it's Northwest Curiosity Society's movie review.
Our subject today is Simon McNeil. He's a self-professed medium.
He's almost here.
For those of you that don't know, I recently lost my son, Miles. People like Simon like to prey on grief. Ready whenever you are.
I need complete darkness. Or rather, they do.
All the dead have stories. There is a place where these horrors are transcribed.
I'm not sure where I'm going. I felt like I was being followed.
We're headed to Ravenmore. Is it a nice place?
No.
Yeah.
The dead. They're so much closer than you realize.
I wasn't planning on stopping. I just think I'm really tired.
Come. You're safe here.
I just have a thing with noises. It's neurological. Would have probably been better if I just didn't stop taking the meds. I'm so sorry, dear. I didn't mean to startle you.
And some bad shit happened to you. Urban decay. That's what happened.
We like to think everyone who stays here is family.
Sometimes the stories of her passing must be forever carved into our collective memory. But all stories end here.
The Hulu original Books of Blood.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta admit, the trailer did not look like what I watched.
What
Was that what we watched, Tab?
It sounded like it.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Did Tab start the movie?
I may or may not have.
I'm gonna be really honest. I did watch the movie, but I kind of had to multitask watching it. So
fair enough.
I didn't get everything. I know there was 3 main stories to it, and it all comes together. They kind of all come together at the end. So
right.
yeah, I did watch it, but I really had a hard time multitasking and watching because I got confused between all 3 stories. So I was like, oh, wait a minute. So
right.
I'm gonna confess.
Well, let's just throw it out there. Books of Blood, for maybe those who don't know, it's a 2020 American film based on an anthology of books, a horror fiction by the author Clive Barker. And Clive actually wrote these books. What's that?
Oh, was he a Freemason? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Is that one? I don't know. But Clive Barker had written these books back in, it looks like 84 to 85. There were 6 volumes with many, I'm going to call them short stories. I don't know if you classify them for sure as short stories, but 6 volumes of stories that were written around this movie. And actually,
would you consider them gothic novellas?
Good job. Yeah, very impressive. Let's go ahead and call them that. There were actually several of them. Some of them you might recognize were also adapted. Those stories were adapted into movies or film as well. So Rawhead Rex back in 1986. And this, well, I'm going to save that one. The Last Illusion was the story. It was adapted into the 1990 film Lord of the Illusions. And The Body Politic was adapted part of the anthology into a movie called Quicksilver back in 1997. Probably the most famous one, I'm going to assume you guys know this one. It was the story called The Forbidden. The Forbidden was adapted into the 1992 film Candyman.
Candyman.
You guys remember Candyman?
No, I didn't see it, but I remember it.
Oh man, it's an old school film, but nonetheless, one of my favorites anyway. So
Candyman.
But yeah,
Candyman.
But here we go. You guys don't remember the infamous Tony Todd as Candyman?
I love it.
I
loved it.
You're asking me like I would have watched that movie.
Did you actually go do it, Danny? Did you go in the bathroom and do it, Danny?
I tried that and Bloody Mary. That was a thing.
I've done that one.
I couldn't bring myself to do Candyman though. It was too real for me. But anyway, what'd you guys think?
I enjoyed the quote. If we close our minds to possibility, then we would never make any progress. I kind of like that when the student was saying, how do you know all this paranormal stuff is real? So we're supposed to just believe it? Okay. But if we close our minds to possibility, then we would never make any progress. I watched it with Tab, and I kind of got a kick out of the guy that was kind of going down the hallway by himself, and he kept hearing all these weird things, and he kept going towards it, and gets to where all the sounds are, and they're just super creepy sounds. I'm like, Tab, that's totally you. You're like, on your own, I would, as soon as I heard
if we were together, you would be gone.
Like, as soon as I heard the first creepy noise or sound, it would be like that cartoon where it's like the headphones would be on the ground, and there'd be like a whole like an outline of a person on the wall where it just.
Actually, on note of that,
what's that?
Makes me wonder if you still have a video that of you leaving me.
Where?
Oh, this actually happened.
The Flintstone run?
Basement.
Hell yeah, I got out of there.
Why not? But why would you leave me behind? Do you still have that video?
Well, I mean, hey, I can't. If you can't run as fast as I can, I can't be blamed for that.
That could be our fact or crap video.
Yeah.
for the night.
Did Scott
Wow.
leave? Yeah. Who's going to believe that would be, not anything but true?
I bet.
Of course I'm
bet
gonna
you
leave
still
here.
have that video around somewhere. You have a collection of videos.
Oh, that was
We
a
gotta
good
find
one.
it.
And now I kind of remember that. That was a good one. That
It's
bank. The
Where
big
was it at?
Sound.
Yes, we have that.
Where were you?
Can we
were in
play
the-
that on the podcast?
Our original office in Oregon City, the basement was
Oh,
straight
this
up
was on video?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it on video. We caught some stuff, and he leaves me.
Of course.
He
were
was
go-
gone. I turn around. He's completely fucking gone.
We were going into this dark boiler room. And then as we're going in, we hear this.
Yeah, this was in Oregon City
Yeah.
in the basement.
Do you have that on a computer around
I
here?
don't have. And then all you hear is, I'm running. And all you hear is, oh, no, as he's running behind me. Yeah, I mean, you could hear his footsteps. You were right behind me.
So it's an audio recording or actually?
Joe's like,
No,
no,
it's a
no, no,
video.
no, no, no.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a video.
We're gonna have to find that.
I don't know if I
So
can.
so the movie.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry.
back- oh,
We got
sorry.
a little sidetracked.
So,
We're back.
so they're doing the investigation, right? And the kid gets all sliced up. Like they come into the room, he's on the ground all bloody, and his face is all sliced up, like horribly sliced up. And she's like, "Oh, just get some rest." Like, bro, she needs to go to the hospital. He needs to go to the hospital. Like, at what point do you say, all right, let's hold off on the investigation for a little bit. We'll get you to the hospital and see why you're all cut up and bloody.
Yeah, she was in for it for herself, though.
She's like, just get some rest. And then they just continue the investigation. I thought that was really odd.
It was a little bit odd, but it's I don't know. It's part of the vibe of the whole movie. But
Well, she had selfish motivation.
right, this movie.
Well, I didn't see the end.
Maybe-
So.
It didn't really have a very good reception when it came out, by the way. It holds a 21% rating on 28 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, averaging 4.8 out of 10. Metacritic rates it a 42 out of 100. So it didn't really get very good ratings on its release, but shocker of shockers, I actually enjoyed it. I've seen bits and pieces of it before, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in totality until now. So, but I thought that it was I love stories that have these kind of evolving and intertwining pieces to them.
Right.
I thought the kind of the guy getting called out on his BS, in the end,
Yeah.
and kind of that revenge plot twist.
Yeah, I mean, it was
story
kind
is
of
always,
a mind job, for sure.
Right. And especially the lady in the bed and breakfast or the hotel room, whatever.
Yeah,
those
that's
kind
where
of psychological movies.
Yeah, you definitely cannot do any multitasking and watch this movie. So you got to be all eyes on. Otherwise, you look away. It's in a different story, and you're like, "What the heck?" I'm totally lost. And then towards the end, you can kind
gotta
of
be
put
all
everything
in.
together. But yeah, you got to be all in.
I'm all in.
I knew that.
In fact, that was the text that we received from Jesse, who's not here this evening. Remember when I said, "Hey, we podcasting Friday the 13th?" Right away, Jesse's like, "I'm all in,"
Yeah.
and he's not here. Maybe we should.
And he's not here.
maybe
Wah,
We're gonna have to cut that out.
Maybe we should make fun of Jesse
We're gonna have to
for a
cut
little
that
while.
whole segment out right there.
Should we call him?
We're not talking about Friday the 13th right now.
Oh,
Not yet. Side note. This movie the book was by Clive Barker, but he was also the director of one of the other famous horror movies, Hellraiser.
I was going to
Yeah.
say Hellraiser. Yes.
Yeah, that
one
was
of,
a
one of my
weird
favorites.
and hard to follow.
Absolutely my favorite.
That one was
Yeah.
hard to follow.
That
too.
scared the hell out of me.
It was just all about blood and guts. So,
Yeah.
What would you guys think? Recommend it or no?
I really can't honestly say. I mean, I guess if I was all in, yeah, I would say watch it. But I just I found that the guy's body was the book, and I thought that was a cool twist.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Book of Eli.
Yeah,
I did not like it. It was way too much of a slow go for me. My attention span is like not super great.
well, you were multitasking too.
I was multitasking and I was hungry and I was wondering what was in the package I was going to open, and it was all these
What's
things.
in the box? What's in the
All
box?
these things going through my mind. I just couldn't.
A little cranky too.
Yeah. See, there we go. I'm all in.
I just sent it. I sent the text to
Joey, what did you think about the movie?
I thought it was, well done. Just well done. Yeah.
How about the
Good
ending?
talk, bro. Good talk.
Super scary and kind of left you questioning a lot of things in life.
Like what?
What do you ponder now that you've seen that movie about life?
Just reflecting on myself and trying to,
What?
think
Yeah?
about
What'd you come up with?
think about how,
Yeah.
Yeah?
could have probably go back and do things a little differently and,
Yeah?
take into
Like
account
what?
people's
Like
feelings.
what would you do differently
Yeah.
if you could go back?
Okay, let's just put
On
him
the
out of his
movie?
misery.
Yeah.
In the
No, you said.
Oh,
you were
for
pondering-
myself?
Yeah, but on a
Reflecting
personal,
on life.
Because this is all about the movie, right? What would you do differently to go?
Oh, yeah.
But
Well,
there was a message in this movie, apparently. What is that message?
don't look in the mirror. That one?
Wow. I don't think you watched it.
Rob left.
Convenient.
I was getting
Rob watched the movie.
food.
Oh my gosh.
What movie were you guys talking about?
Books of Blood.
What the fuck is that? Was it
We
good?
interrupt
Wow.
this program to bring you a special report.
Uh-oh. Special report.
Oh, boy. Just in time.
How are you guys
And
familiar?
now let's go to Joey being a dick. Joey?
Oh, yeah, sure, guys. So
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
All right, special report. Our field reporter, Scott, is going to be reporting on Beacon in the Galaxy
Oh, it's
project.
Scott, sorry.
Are you guys familiar with the Beacon in the Galaxy project?
I am not.
You're not?
I am not.
You're not.
No.
Oh. Danny?
I know a lot about the galaxy. I just haven't heard about the beacon.
Beacon in the Galaxy project?
I know
anyway?
that they came across. They got good pictures of the black hole that's in the middle of our galaxy.
Yeah, that's
that it?
another episode.
I like a black
The one
hole.
behind me?
That's the next
The
episode.
one behind me?
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Call me, bro.
it's not new,
What?
but it is new. An updated binary coded message has been developed for transmission to extraterrestrial intelligence in the Milky Way galaxy. The proposed message includes basic mathematical and physical concepts to establish a universal means of communication, followed by information on the biochemical composition of life on Earth, the solar system's time-stamped position in the Milky Way relative to known
idea.
globular clusters,
We're already
that's a
doing it.
bad idea.
as well as digitized descriptions of the solar system and Earth's surface. The message concludes
And I
with digitized images of the human form naked, along with the invitation for anyone receiving intelligence to respond.
So they've
So
been pumping out.
they're pumping out nudes
No.
out into
Is this
space.
factor
No, I know, but
And so not only are they pumping out nudes into space, but they're saying, "Hey, this is where you find us."
no. They're actually
bad.
they're
It's
actually
factor
doing
crap.
this already. They're blasting it from into some kind of orbital
That's what she said.
satellite, and it's pumping it out
I
even farther.
think we need to have a
it's,
vote on
it's
that.
not new. They've been doing this for a long time, but
Well,
this is the.
I
First,
just read an article
So
on
this is not only are they sending they're drawings. They're not nude pictures, but they're diagrams of naked
Yeah.
male,
Yeah, it's all
including
scientific.
our DNA code. It comes
Yeah.
with the
I
DNA.
think
Did
this
you hear
is
that?
factor crap.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's-
DNA.
No, what was the
Probably-
sound?
I think it was Rob pooping.
Rob DNA coming out of Rob's
Deoxyribonucleic
butt.
acid.
So, does anyone else think this is a really bad idea?
I do for sure.
They're already doing it, and yes,
think
it's a
it's
horrible
great.
idea.
I
I
think
love it.
They
I think
have,
it's great.
They're doing it, but they haven't given like full-on directions on how to get to Earth. They've
Oh,
sent,
they just follow the signal.
they've sent sounds and all kinds of stuff out.
I'm pretty
there.
sure I just
Pretty
read
easy
something
to
on this.
do.
They're already pumping it out there.
I mean,
So-
if we
I think this is
if we have the
great.
technology to look at planets in a different galaxy, they can find our signal. If there's, it's going to be something that.
Well, come on, guys.
I
All
think
this
it's a bad
Navy
idea.
stuff. Like, you've seen all the videos they've been. Have you guys gone over those yet?
The what?
the what?
The UFO videos they've been. Have you guys gone over
releasing?
that? Yeah. They're amazing.
That was like episode
Yeah.
12.
Oh, that was like 4 years ago. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm way behind.
Is this factor crap, Scott?
No, that's news. That is news. Beacon of the Galaxy project. You can look it up.
Bullshit.
Jesse's not here, so there's
it's not fact or crap, Jesse. That's actually in the news, Danny.
Well, these signals only go the speed of light, so it takes years and years and years if they're far enough away.
Is it?
Actually, the speed of light is very instant.
No,
Speaking
not
of,
not in space, not in space terms.
Yeah,
No,
Oh God.
we have to look this up.
if we sent a
do you
signal
realize-
to the closest system to ours, it's 4 light years. It takes 4
Yeah,
years for the
but-
light to reach.
No, the moment. So let's use the sun as an example. This is what I learned. Let me challenge this.
Anna died.
Moment
You're
a
gonna lose.
photon-
You're gonna lose.
a photon is created. It's also received.
Okay, well, we're
The
not talking.
moment that it happens.
We're not talking about photons.
Photons of light. What do you think light's made up of?
Well, I mean, okay, but when we see something, it's like if the sun went out
Say
now,
something.
right now, we wouldn't know for 6 minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because there's no light.
no, there. Okay. It would take 6 minutes for that turn off.
You know what we should do? Let's do a space episode.
Let's
take your
do
word
it.
for it, Pat.
I'm all in.
We should do it.
Okay,
we
yeah.
should do it.
I'm all in.
I'll bring Griffin so he can school all of us about.
Oh yeah, totally.
Physics.
Speaking
right.
of
in.
speaking of fact or crap,
Let's go to Joey being a dick. Joey?
Northwest Curiosity Society brings you
Back to you, buddy.
fact or crap. Our beloved Jesse
Dearly.
was supposed to rest his soul. Was supposed to bring us a fact or crap for this episode. Jesse's not here.
He bailed.
We don't know why. He didn't give any sort of
Bless his
understanding.
And
Bless his
he
heart.
wrote on the text group. I just re-emphasized that on our group.
What was that
text.
again?
You what?
Where I re-emphasized it.
I still didn't understand.
Excuse your lip, Rob. Yep.
I can't.
One more time, Rob. One more time.
I highlighted it.
Okay, that'll work.
I put a circle around it and sent it out. But Jesse said, I'm all in.
Oh, that's
Jesse.
So Joey is going to be doing this evening's fact or crap.
Okay, guys.
What do you got for us,
All
Joey?
right, so I'm going to tell you a little
It's
story.
bullshit. Sorry.
I'm going to tell you a little story that happened that we experienced in Clackamas, Oregon, while I was tucking my daughter into bed. So it was a Friday night. My daughter is going to bed, and she's like wanting me to come in and tell her a story. So I come in, and I'm like, hey, it's time to go to bed. Got to shut the lights down. Turn on the little night lamp, right? And she's like, hey, after I talked to her about her story and all that, she's like, can you please check under the bed?
So you read her scary stories.
Sometimes. Sometimes it didn't really help, like growing up with, it didn't work out very well. She's like, Dad, please check under the bed and make sure there's no monsters under there. So lo and behold, I get down, look underneath the bed, I pull up her blanket, and she's laying underneath the bed.
What?
And I'm like,
That's freaky.
so she's on top of her bed, and I'm talking to her, and I'm tucking her in. I already had a story with her,
Yeah.
but when I go under the bed, she's actually under the bed looking at me, scared, and she said, somebody's in my bed.
Ooh. So this is fact or crap?
Fact or crap? That's my fact.
So
Wait,
it's
what-
a Friday night.
What is the statement that you're claiming here? So you're saying that someone was in the bed, or that she
You
told
were
you?
reading the story
So I
to a
literally
ghost
had
or some entity.
Yeah, I had a 15, 20-minute conversation with my daughter in bed, tucked her in, and she said, please make sure there's nothing under the bed. And I go under the bed.
Okay.
And sure enough, it's her
Would
under the bed.
would she
And she
go
said, Daddy.
under the bed that easily?
Would she what?
Have you ever seen her under her bed before? Before that moment?
What color was the nightlight?
Damn it, Danny. It was a regular light bulb.
Was it on a
Incandescent or LED?
Oh, that was a while ago. She was little. She was a little girl. She was like 6.
Okay.
Was it on
Yeah.
a Tuesday?
No, it was a Friday night. I already told you that.
Friday night.
was
Okay.
a Friday
Could
night.
have been.
Was
well,
it summer,
couple
winter?
What month was it?
Yeah, summer, winter.
It was summertime because she was wearing her
Summer-
regular pajamas,
summertime.
light pajamas.
What phase was the moon?
It was in its waxing phase.
You know, I don't recall where the moon was at. It was a dark evening. It was
Okay.
late.
But I mean, is that something she would do when she was scared? Would she get under her
She got
bed?
under her bed. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I call
Tell me more about this
bullshit.
light.
I have never heard this story, so I call bullshit.
God, guys.
I want to know more about this light.
Jesse, what do you think?
Anna died.
Okay.
Thanks, Jesse.
Good talk, bro.
Good talk.
Good talk,
Oh,
bro.
that was great.
I call bullshit.
I'm going with the same. I'm calling bullshit.
Crap. Everybody's
Wow.
crapping out.
All right. Well, I had to try. I had to try to
What
stop
was
you,
it?
boy.
But that is a good one. I like the concept.
Yeah, a little concept beyond that. That's all I have.
That's great. I enjoyed it.
I mean, I could tell you about the demon that was in the house.
Oh, is that going to be a factor crap?
I think this is
This is the real
this
deal?
is the real one. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, tell us your story.
Was it on a Friday 13th?
No, man, this is the real deal. Yeah. End of Johnson Creek Boulevard. End of Johnson Creek Boulevard, and there's a demon in
That's
that
in
fucking
Portland,
house.
Oregon.
And there's a real demon there. Well,
And this is a house you lived
we
in?
haven't confirmed it's a demon.
But this was a house you
Definitely an
lived in?
evil entity, huh?
You lived in this house?
What leads
No,
you-
my friend's parents lived there. My
Okay.
second, kind of like a second mom.
Yeah.
Did I
What
ever-
leads you
I've
to
told
believe
Scott
there's
this
a
one.
demon?
It filled their it's a long story. Started with little things like their drawers would be open in the house, and they're like, "What the hell?" And they would put them back. They're very normal people, like faith-based type people, and so they were like, "What the hell?" So they thought one of the kids was screwing around, opening the drawers and stuff, and so they would just shut them, etc. Right? And they'd come back in 5 minutes later, and all the cupboards would be open. And they're like, "What the hell?" So they'd go back in and shut everything, and then they were like yelling at the kids, "Knock it off." I've known them my whole life, like pretty normal people. So it started getting progressively worse and worse and worse, just like weird things. And so one night they're in bed, and it was an old house that had like this switchback staircase, and they say they're laying in bed, and they had I can't remember what they call those dogs. They're Japanese, like guard
Shih Tzu?
dogs. No, like the big fluffy ones, like the big, like Akita type, maybe an Akita or something like that. I don't remember what they call them. Anyways, pretty
chow?
aggressive.
Like a chow?
Chow, yeah,
Chow.
chow. That's the name of
Those
it. Yeah.
guys can be mean.
Those super mean dog. Like
Chavela.
you can't get near that dog, right?
Right.
Well, he would sleep at the
Very
bottom of their bed, and their door was always open because it was just them.
Mm-hmm.
And so this freaking the story is, I'm not going to say any names because
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
ask
fine.
to share their story, but basically they hear
Don't hit your mic stand, dude.
coming up the stairs,
Like footsteps.
and I can't say his name.
Heavy footed?
Heavy foot coming up, and it's like a switchback. I've talked to Scott about this story before. Pretty sure it's a pretty interesting story. And so he kind of starts like leaning up in bed, and the dog starts growling, and so he says, "Chewy, get it." And so the dog starts kind of going towards the door, and all of a sudden this black shadow, basically they described it as this thing that you could not see through, but it filled up the whole.
African-American.
It filled up the whole. What?
What?
Jesus,
It's
Danny,
African American.
it wasn't a person. It was a. It was
Oh,
It was
sorry.
an African American mass.
this mass. We can move on.
Okay.
We can move on. You can strike all that.
No, go ahead.
Oh,
Finish your story.
are you sure?
Yeah, you're not.
Oh, okay.
You're not in trouble.
Oh, I thought you were yelling
No,
at
you're
me.
not in trouble.
Oh, so this mass like fills the door. And the dog actually. And it starts.
What color was the mass?
It was definitely black, like really black.
You could not see through it.
You could not see through the black.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So it filled up. Why is Scott laughing so hard? So the thing
Anyway,
starts.
let's get past the mass.
The things. So this black mass.
That's what she said.
Oh no!
Damn it, we'll have to work on that one. It's a good story. I'll have to get it all.
What? You're not going to finish it?
Okay, I'll finish it.
Jesus, just finish the
This is
I wanna
part
know the
one.
ending.
We'll have to
Well,
go
fuck
do
it.
part
What's the
two.
punchline?
Is it
bro?
going-
Do we want to talk
what's
about
the
the part
punchline?
where they get bit?
Was it going much
there's
longer? Like,
biting.
how much longer is this story?
We'll do it later.
Oh my gosh!
I mean, you already started it.
So
There's no doing it
Okay,
later.
so then, all right.
So there was a black mass.
that you cannot
dog-
see through.
the dog gets super scared of the black mass for some reason. So it backs underneath the bed, right? And so he is scared. He leans over, flips the light on, and it dissipates. It goes away. So that was the first night. Or that was like an acceleration of stuff. So another time they felt like a spirit had gotten into the vehicle with them, and they had to go to, they drove to a church and had the pastor come out and pray with them. And then he advised them, he said, I can feel the presence in the vehicle. I think you need to go home and we need to try to get it to go back to the house. So they did that. Anyways, long story.
Why not just drop it off at Walmart?
That's true.
I don't think it.
I was kind of thinking of that too.
Yeah, I mean, why go
That
home?
actually
I'd
sounds
be
like a
like,
good
hey,
idea.
we're all going in Walmart. It's going to be fun. And
Yeah,
we're going to get in a car really
come
quick.
on.
We're going to Denny's. Let's go.
So I can't really give too much information on this next part of it, but there was somebody that was coming home that hadn't been home in a long time, and a very large, strong, capable person
Yeah.
Black
that I've
mass.
known forever. I'm sorry. What'd you say,
Black
Danny?
mass. I don't know.
No more black masses. So they didn't want to scare him or tell him about issues they were having at the home, right? And so he was sleeping on the downstairs couch, and he woke up to something pushing him down into the bed or into the couch.
Yeah, you hear stories like that.
Really?
Yeah.
You've
I've
heard that before?
I've heard, yeah, I can't remember exactly what they call them, but I think they call them either suffocating dreams or where they feel like something is smothering them.
A sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
So-
And I get those too.
Yeah.
I don't get that feeling of someone on me, but
Okay, so
Yeah.
this guy, for an example, this guy's probably 6'3", 260 pounds of
yeah.
muscle, right? Mm-hmm. And knows how to handle himself. So
Big,
he could,
strong man.
with a hairy chest.
Wait, what?
Oh, sorry, that got weird. So he could not get off of the couch. It was pushing him into the couch. It finally let him go. He ended up going upstairs and sleeping on his parents' floor because he was so scared about what just happened.
Yeah, I would too.
So, yeah, it gets a little crazier from there.
Yeah. We'll save it for the next episode.
We'll continue this conversation.
Yeah. Let's
because
do it.
I gotta.
I love
To be
stories.
continued.
It's a good one. Moving on.
Northwest Curiosity Society brings you
What the was that?
Language.
Let me see if you guys can guess this sound.
Wait a minute.
Stereophonic.
I got it. 100%.
Well, I wasn't ready.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's Moto Guzzi.
Wait.
That's
Wait.
crotch rockets.
Okay,
Is it the
weirdo.
well to hell?
One more time. I gotta.
They just tweaked the sound. What?
Yeah, I can hear that. Now that you say it.
Yeah, it's Moto Guzzi's. It's motorcycles. And they tweaked the sound.
Little cafe racers.
No, not even that. Like
Is it,
full on
is it the
MotoGP.
Cola Super Deep?
And then they
The
tweaked.
Cola Super Deep in Russia.
Where'd you find that audio at? That's cool.
Well,
You think it's several of them going
Yeah.
passing,
It's a racetrack.
passing a mic?
that is the sound of a black hole.
Really?
Oh,
Yep.
stop. Where did?
That's
Why do
the-
we have to keep going to
Black
black
mass?
stuff all the time?
That
African American hole.
That's the Sagittarius Sagittarius A, which is known as a
African American hole. What the fuck is going on tonight?
That's Sagittarius A,
Danny said it.
Yeah.
a supermassive African American hole. It's at the center of our Milky Way galaxy.
Is that the audio seriously
That's
from
the
that?
audio from a black hole. The Sagittarius.
I hadn't heard that yet. I saw that
Well,
they...
see, I didn't know the answer, and it's funny I brought up the center of our galaxy's black hole. I had no idea.
Right. That was that. Anybody have
Do
anything
you
else?
know?
Well, yeah,
Do you
I
know?
thought I was the one that was supposed to come up with the what the fuck no one's that sound.
Okay, what was yours?
God, he's
Go ahead.
Really
Well, no,
upset
I mean
about it.
I'm just looking at
Rob.
the I'm
You
looking
didn't-
at the list here.
You
It
didn't
says-
send, you didn't send me anything.
Is it on the notes?
Yeah, it's on the notes.
It's on the notes.
I know you didn't send me anything though.
What
yeah,
the
because
hell?
then you would know what it is.
What do
we
you
were
have? Go ahead.
No, it's fine. Yeah,
I think we
good.
were trying to give your lip a break.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know if it'll play okay on here.
Hey guys,
You got
can
it. Do it.
Well, send it to Scott and he'll play it.
You don't need to
Take
play
two.
it over.
Take two. Hang on, Rob. Take two. We'll fix it in editing.
It's not going to come across on the mic.
Northwest
fix it in post.
Curiosity Society brings you.
What the was that?
We're going old school analog.
Let me see if it works.
Monkey.
Sounds like a bird.
Sas-
Sounds like a
Sasquatch orgasm.
Oh,
Am I wrong?
That's,
That might
that's the sound
actually-
of black love.
What the fuck is that?
That's the name of the
that's a
segment.
bird. That's a bird. That's a bird.
I'm sticking with Sasquatch. I'm sticking with my
I'm thinking
idea.
a bird in mating,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like getting a little
Coming to
Get
orgasm.
How
or
come
something,
Rob
climax.
actually has that video queued?
What is it, Rob?
It's just in his porn
It's
folder.
Sasquatch.
Oh, it is
it's
a
a
monkey.
monkey.
I knew it.
Is it-
I called it.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
It's a monkey.
Monkey. Hey, I got an idea.
What color is that
Do
monkey?
we want to nominate? Hang on a sec. Do we want to nominate our first monthly
Joe.
horseshit
Joe.
participation award
Joe.
All
winner
right.
for the evening?
We need some dramatic music.
I got some
actually
dramatic
haven't even
music here.
seen the
I got some right
trophy.
here.
I haven't even
Ready?
seen the trophy.
Oh.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Ooh, this is beautiful.
So dramatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Danny, who are the nominees for this NWCS Horseshit Participation Trophy? Who are the nominees?
Let's see. How many do we want to do?
You
they
can
have
do
to fight till the death.
you can do as many as you like, and then we'll vote.
Let's do all of us.
Okay.
It is a participation award, so let's all participate.
Danny is nominating Joey for the Horseshit Participation Trophy,
That's not
as well
very
as Tab, Rob,
Yes.
myself, and Jesse. And the winner is?
And Jesse.
Did he
I
freeze?
thought we were going to vote.
Oh, are we going to vote? Okay.
Well, let's just all vote for Jesse since he's not here.
Well, what's the rule? Do you have to
You
be
can't
here to
vote for
accept it?
yourself.
Let's vote for Jesse.
I'm going to eliminate myself.
I kind of I think that too. I was thinking Joe, but yeah, maybe Jesse because he said he was.
Yeah, so that's horseshit.
No. No, that was
I'm
Pete.
all in. He said he's all in.
And is this in relation to this podcast? Because if it is, Joey was the one that was flipping the most horseshit of anybody on this podcast.
That's true. That was true.
Yeah,
I think
I
we
say
just
this podcast.
we just need to give it to Joey.
Yeah, but
All right, Joey's the winner.
Fine,
Yeah,
Joey
good job,
gets
Joey.
Here, I'm gonna play.
Bullshit award.
I'm gonna play my.
But hey, Joey, you can't take that home with you because you're not going to be coming back. So
well, here's my
that's true.
here's
That's
my
the thing.
here's my acceptance music.
here,
of this
this is
award.
your prize. That's your prize.
Oh, piece of chicken.
You digging it, Danny? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's my shit.
We just got demonetized.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
This is the music I play when I walk in a room when I win an award.
Don't put this on YouTube because we'll get
All right,
Okay,
thank
that's
you.
the- that's the
Thank you, Joey, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it.
Horse Shit Participation Award winner.
Tab,
Joey
thanks for being
JoJo.
here.
You're welcome.
Why is my? Oh, there
You're
we
welcome.
go.
Thanks.
All
Thanks for having me, guys.
Blocked out for a little bit.
Thank you.
Rob,
Thank you.
for sleeping through this episode. Danny, thank you so much for the gifts. The NWCS.
Yeah, they're awesome.
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
they
stuff.
rock.
Awesome
Yeah.
stuff. And until next time. Nighty night. Oh, thank you for Joey for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me,
Good
guys.
night.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Oh yeah, Joe. Thank you.
Do we get a hug? Everyone's like a group hug.
Group hug.
Good fun.
Tips first.
Wait, what?
No.
Just the tip?
What?
I'm sorry.
Night, y'all.
Bye bye.
Wow. Good night.
Nighty
And with that-
night.
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 Deuces. Bitches.